Well, it looks like summer's just around the corner, and most of you are probably having issues with your AC unit. Now, since we do need it at summertime, well, we might as well start checking our AC units on our vehicle and make sure that they're working properly. Okay, now on your high, which would be this one, this is the high connection. But let's say you, for some reason, you were about to make a mistake and connect the low side on the high side. So basically, you can do it because they're different size, and this will not actually go on there. So you don't have to worry about that. All you have got to do, the one that fits, that's where it actually goes. Oh yeah, we got something loose here. Okay, let's see. There you go. Now, always make sure everything's shut off. You don't want any leaks before you actually start. Let's find out first what the situation is. Okay, so we got our high. Now let's try to reach the low. Now, there's a $20 pump that you can actually buy at Harbor Freight, and it's kind of like red in color. It's pretty simple, and it gets the job done. This is more of a little. So the next thing you want to look at, because apparently it would be doing vacuum. Okay, so you're gonna be looking at these gauges, and this particular gauge is gonna go past this 0, and you want that to go up to 30 microns on vacuum, which is about here.
Right now, mister. You stop.
Okay, that's the once you have it at 30 microns, you want to shut this off. You turn that off, and you turn off your pump. Now, the next thing you want to do is you put all that off, you turn that off, disconnect this line, and now you connect it to your Freon. Okay. Now, once you connect it to your Freon, the next thing you want to do is open it so you go all the way down. When you're using these types of valves, you want to go all the way down and then kind of like open it slightly, just a little bit. Now that's the best open section right there. But before you actually open these back again, this is what you want to do here. You want to kind of loosen this up. Depending on which system you're using, some have like a perch valve on here. This one doesn't, so what you want to do is loosen it up like this. You can hear it. That's just to purge the air out of the line. You close it back up, and now you're ready to open. The charge, let's see, refrigerant. On any vehicle, you'll find the information for your car on how much Freon your vehicle takes and which kind of Freon. Now, as you can see, this one uses 134A, and it uses 3.08 pounds That's the maximum. Then the minimum would be 2.86 pounds. Now, this is the information for my vehicle. So you have to look for the information. It varies by make and model. So that's another thing. Now, I pretty much calculate it. When I do it to my own vehicles, I calculate. I don't actually use a scale all the time. But you can actually buy a small scale for like $25. And what you can do, these particular cans at the auto parts come in 12 ounces. So you can actually put the can on top of the scale and it'll tell you how many ounces are there. Once you connect it and you see that you're reaching your goal or the amount of ounces you're supposed to put in there, then you can just shut it off and you're done. Now, so we cover the vacuum process, we cover the refrigerant. That's pretty much all you need to know. Once you've done all that, the next step would be to just shut everything off, make sure everything's closed. Then you make sure your freon is also closed. Because if it's open, you're gonna lose whatever remaining freon you have in there, and you don't want to do that. And then you can just go ahead and pop these open, which is pretty easy. They got a quick release here, so these are pretty simple. Okay, now that's that. Now we got our low here, so we put that on. Put the cover for the high. And that's pretty much everything.